y'all doing? It's Stacy here. Hope everyone's having a great week. We're doing good. We're getting a lot of rain from that storm Harvey, and it is not pretty sight. Yeah, my heart and prayers go out to everyone in Texas who is, suffering from a flood. We had a really severe flood here a couple of years ago, and a few of my friends, they lost their homes and they had to rebuild, and I know how difficult it is. So just know that we're praying for you guys. And yeah, so let's get on to the video. Today is Try It Tuesday, and it's where I try a different product on Tuesday. It could be foundation, eyeshadow, whatever. I'm not sure that I'm going to be doing these every Tuesday. It just depends on my schedule, but I will try to do them maybe twice a month, sometimes 3 times a month. We're just gonna see how things go. And it also depends on when I can get to the store and try a new product, because sometimes I don't like ordering online. It could take forever. Even though I have the 2-day, free shipping or whatever it is from Sephora, I just still find that it takes a little while. So we're just gonna go with this, as I can. And also, if you have any suggestions of any products that you want me to try out that you would like to see, just leave the suggestions down below and I can definitely make a list and we can go through them. But today, since I'm on a hunt for foundation, my last Try It Tuesday, I tried the Stila foundation with the Stila primer, and it was in a stick form. Guys, I lost that thing. I do not know what happened to that primer. I had it on my table, and then when I went back, it was gone. I'm thinking, my little one, she may have picked it up and did something with it, because she's very good at picking up stuff and then going hide it. So I'm thinking that is probably what she did, and I'm praying that it will turn up, and I'm really praying that she didn't throw it in the garbage, which she doesn't usually do that, but you can never tell. So, okay, let's get on to it. Today I am trying out Bare Minerals Bare Pro Foundation. It's the Performance Wear Liquid Foundation with a broad spectrum of SPF 20. This is what the box looks like. Now, I used to be a big fan of Bare Minerals, the loose powders and stuff. And this is my color. I haven't really used them in years, just because I got away from mineral powder. Is it gonna focus? I don't think so. My shade is Satine 05. Yeah, so I got away from them a little bit because I just wasn't into the mineral powder thing, but I'm really excited to try this foundation. I also got the Bare Minerals Good Hydrations Silky Face Hydrate Primer, because I'm always on the hunt for a good hydrating primer, especially if you use Retin-A. Come on, guys. There we go. If you use Retin-A and you experience a lot of the dryness that it can cause, I'm always looking for a primer that will help with that, so the makeup application will go on smoother and it'll look better. And this one has hyaluronic acid in it. It says that it's a rich, silky texture, dries to smooth, radiant finish, and it has hyaluronic acid to help keep your skin hydrated, which hyaluronic acid holds the moisture in, and it reduces the appearance of dryness and fine lines for a smooth canvas. So that's what I'm interested in. I'm always, like I said, on the hunt to try to find something that's going to help with the dryness and make a smooth canvas for my makeup application. So let's get going with this and see how this goes. Comes in a little tube. This is my first impressions of it. Try It Tuesdays is first impressions, by the way. I don't try this ahead of time, so you're going to get what I think is, my first thoughts about it. But anyways, let's see. Little squeeze tube, so I'm gonna put some on my finger. I think that's about enough. It's just a white cream, and I got my mirror here, so let's see what we think about this foundation. My face is a little red today, and my lips are red because I have that Too Faced lip injection on them. That stuff really makes them red. Okay, it feels like a cream, like kind of a thick cream. It's not thin in consistency by any means. So, let me rub that in good. Yeah. Do you guys have any primers that you really, really like that you find that are hydrating? I do have some that I really love. I have at least a couple of them, but you know, you can't, there's no use in buying a ton of primers because you're really only going to use one at one sitting, right? Okay, so did it say it filled in lines? Reduces the appearance of lines. I don't know. It's drying down and it feels a little tacky. It doesn't feel heavy, I can tell you that. It feels silky, and I think it's okay. It doesn't say it fills in pores, which I'm looking, and it doesn't, because I have some pore issues going on right here, just because I think it's because I'm in transition of trying out some skincare that I'm really curious about. So when you do that, then you stop using what you know works, and then you have some issues, but it's okay. Here's the bottle for the foundation, and it's a glass bottle, which is nice, but it's not great for me for when I travel. And it has a pump. Okay, let's see if I can get this off of here. It just has a little pump to it, which is nice. I like having a pump. Just a little pump. Looks like it's leaking. I wonder if I may have opened it trying to get the top off. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to just put some dots on my face. I'm not using a concealer because I want to see what this covers on its own. Because when I put my concealer on, it will, my concealer under my eyes, I will make a triangle with it, so it will cover all this. And I want to see what the foundation can do by itself without the concealer, you know, because the concealer will make it, you know, will make anything look good, basically. And I'm using the Heavenly Skin brush from IT Cosmetics. I got this in a kit. I like it. It's very dense. Sometimes I feel like it soaks up too much of the product, but we'll see. Okay, so I do have some redness. Let me zoom you in a little bit. I have some redness, so I want to see how well that covers. How well it covers the redness. And how pretty of a finish this is going to be. I don't know what kind of foundation I'm really looking for, guys. Like, I am looking for a foundation to just wow me. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but just something that goes, oh, this is so pretty. And I used the Neutrogena Hydra Boost for a long time. And I still like that one because I think that one gives such a pretty finish. But I don't really care for the smell. It doesn't linger, but when I'm putting it on, it smells like paint. I don't really like that. Let me put another. Okay, yeah, this is a mess. I must have spilled this trying to open it. Yeah, I don't really like how it smells like paint. That could just be me, but yeah. Okay. I see my skin is a little radiant. I wonder if that's from the primer. Like, I can always tell the radiance on my forehead. Let's see if y'all can tell. My light is so bright. Like, I can see it shining a little bit on my forehead. Now, did that make it too dark? I don't know. You guys tell me. Was it good before I messed with it? Or is it better after? Okay, I think the color is okay. That's more of like my winter shade, I would definitely say. Okay, so let's see my thoughts. I can tell you right now that it's clinging to some dry patches that I have right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera, but it is clinging to that on my forehead. Like, I could, if I scrape it, it's gonna, you'll be able to see it. And I used a scrub this morning. It's not full coverage. I guess you could build it up to make it full coverage, but I wouldn't want to do that with having dry skin, because if I do that, then it's just gonna really look cakey on me, and that's not the look that I'm going for. So I would just stick with this one layer that I put on. I will set my under eyes, but I will not set my forehead because I'm having, you know, I can see like some dryness. I don't know if this is gonna last all day, and I don't know how the finish will go throughout the day. But so far it looks good. It looks pretty. I'm not liking how it is settling right here, this bad area on me right now. But that's okay. Let's see. I mean, that's just skincare issues. That's not foundation. I'm setting my eyes with the NARS translucent powder because I love that one. I just find that one is the best for me. It doesn't sink into anything and it won't crease or... You see how smooth it made it? It just makes it so smooth. I love this NARS powder. And I have some other setting powders that claim to give you that photo focus look. And some of them are pretty, but I don't know. I'm not going to put any other powders on. What I am going to do, though, I'm going to finish my face. I'm going to put my blush on so we can see how it looks. Because right now in the camera, I'm looking a little, like, flat. Like, washed out and pale. But in person, I like the way it feels. It feels soft. It feels smooth. I'm liking the way it looks in person. I don't know if that's going to transfer onto camera, but... Okay, so I'm using the NARS Grulu, I think it is. It's just a pretty color. It's like it's a wine color. It's a little bit brighter than Sin. I like the color Sin. This is a little bit brighter than that. So I'm just gonna put me some blush on here. See if we can liven it up. This stuff is potent too. You only need a little bit. I like blush, and I put a little bit more on for the camera, but usually my blush is really faint. Like, this is too bright for me because I guess I'm looking at it under all these lights. So I'm just gonna kind of blend this in a bit. See if I can calm that down. Alright. So the next thing I'm gonna do is my highlighter, and I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter in Sin. Let's get the name. And it's just a champagne highlighter. It's really pretty. I got this for free for my birthday because I signed up for their rewards thing, I think it's called. Beauty Junkie. I'm not sure what it's called, but I signed up for it and I got this for my birthday. So I thought that was nice. That's a full-size product. So I'm just gonna put this on here. I find this highlighter is just easy. You just throw it on, it looks good no matter what. So, okay, yeah. Now I'm going to do my lips, and I'm going to show you another product that I purchased to try. Okay guys, sorry about that. I had an emergency to take care of. Okay, so I'm going to finish off with my lips because they're red enough already, so let me wipe them and make them worse. Okay, so I'm going to use the Kat Von D. It's a liquid lip, and it's in a, I say it's like a wine color, and it's really pretty. It's right there. It's that color. I like this color. I just find that it's a little bright. When it dries down, it's a little bright for me. I could probably get used to it, but what I did find was the NYX Lip Liquid Matte, and this is really pretty. So when I got it, I was like, oh my god, this is going to be the perfect nude for me. I love it. And when I swatched it, I was like, yes, you're beautiful. But then when I tried it, it made my lips look white. So I was like, okay, I'm not, you know, gonna keep it because I don't want to walk around with white lips. I want nude pink lips, but it didn't do that. So what I did was I said, okay, maybe if I try to put it down on put it on top of some of my liquid lipsticks or just lipsticks that I think are too bright, maybe it will tone them down a bit and I will like them more. So I'm gonna try that out with this one. And I think it's gonna work. I don't want to put too much because you putting two liquid lips on top of each other, and that can get really cakey. So what you think? Did it tone it down a bit? I think it did. It toned it down. Kind of made me look like I have a lip liner on, but you know, that's just something I tried and that I thought was a great idea. I'm sure that has been done on YouTube 1,000 times and I'm just discovering it now, but better late than never, right? Okay, so this is my Try It Tuesday. So far, I think the foundation is nice. I will say it clings to some dry patches that I have right here. Maybe if I exfoliated this morning a little bit better, then it might not would have done that. The finish it's a smooth finish. It's a silky finish. I feel like it's matte. I don't see a whole lot of radiance. My forehead has a little bit of a glow to it. But that could be from the primer, definitely not the foundation. I think it's a medium coverage. In my case, having dry skin, I would not put another layer on top of it. I think it did okay for my dark circles. It got rid of the redness. It covered the redness. But that is as much as I would put on. I wouldn't put any more on. If you have oily skin, you could probably get away with another layer. If you have normal skin, you could probably get away with another layer. Dry skin, proceed with cautious of how much of this you put on and make sure you exfoliate well. I do not know how long this foundation will last. It says that it's an all-day foundation, so that would have to be in my review or my thoughts on it. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to review the products that I try out, or give you my thoughts on those later, what I thought of them. I haven't decided on how to do that yet. Leave me some, suggestions down below if you have any ideas. But so far, I think it might be a okay. Hopefully it won't be a no-go, because I hate those. I was just like, oh my god, I hope you work. But okay guys, this is my video. This is my Try It Tuesday on the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Foundation. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. And please don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.